we basically we're here and we're seeing the cutest thing. There's this elderly lady who was walking around with a beer in her hand.
She came behind us before.
I know.
She looks about 100, 110, and she can barely walk. And she's carrying a beer like this. Like,
it is
she's like,
so cute.
I had a rough week, and I lost at bridge, and that's it. I'm having a Bex.
In this episode of WorldTowning, with only 7 days until we have to be in Estonia for our flight to the US.
Guys, no, I don't want to put pressure on you guys, but we're but we're getting down to the wire.
We visit Warsaw, Poland for only a short while, but we do our best to make the most of our short time there.
We have a very big decision to make. It's a really cute town.
Do we stay and leave in the morning?
Welcome to Friday, everyone. This is our East Poland portion of the vlog. This is our first time we've been in East Poland. And
sorry, I have peanut butter stuck in my teeth.
And we woken up this morning into a really nice gas station that has everything that we want.
We're gas station people.
We are gas station. That's, if you would have asked me at this point,
if we, like 2 years ago, if we'd be sleeping at gas stations,
we would have said, no, that's insane. Do you want to get robbed?
Who would sleep at a gas station? Now, the gas stations in
We've been
Europe,
talking a lot about gas stations.
We have, but the gas stations are like full service. They've got a lot going on here. So, I mean, I know we have been talking a lot about the gas stations. Let's not talk about the gas stations anymore.
So for the past 2.5 weeks, essentially, we have been not in a campground, and it's not because we don't want to be in a campground, although we're trying to do our best to sort of live life in a different way while we're in Eastern Europe, but essentially there are no campgrounds. So we have had a very challenging time trying to get water to fill, and most gas stations don't have like a water spigot that you can go ahead and fill up water with. So we're at this place in Poland, and I was trying to get water, and the gas station attendant, the guy who fills a pump, said you can go into the bathroom, there's a spigot in there. So lucky for us, we had a 5-gallon tank or 5-liter tank like this, and I've made like about 7 trips so far to go ahead and fill this thing up.
7 done, 93 left.
35 liters of pure washing goodness. Now, I'm not gonna fill it up all the way because I think it's kind of abusive, and I don't want to make, like 100 trips to the bathroom, because that looks kind of weird. But this works, and this is how we're going to survive for the next week until we get onto our flight to go to Estonia.
All right, today we're heading into Warsaw. We're not sure if we're going to see too much because you guys all know we have that flight to catch in Estonia and we need to make it.
Guys, no, I don't want to put pressure on you guys, but we're we're getting down to the wire on time to get somewhere, to get to Estonia.
Yes.
Do you not agree?
Are you worried we're not going to make it to Estonia?
I'm worried we're going to have to take it.
We could drive right now and make it to Estonia by morning, so I'm not worried.
Exactly, that's what we should be doing.
Nah.
That's too easy, Largo.
That would be like responsible grown-ups. Remember, Daddy and I said we were never grown-ups.
Yeah, which means we have to be the responsible ones.
No.
Even though we don't know how to drive, I'll drive us.
You can't reach the pedals.
I can.
You together could probably figure it out, right? But we are going to hook up with Ken, and then we're going to proceed on to Lithuania. So our goal is to make it to Lithuania tonight and clean out our fridge and the food in our fridge. All right, prepare for takeoff, everyone. Now let's talk about speed towning. It's world towning, only faster. It's not something we like to do, but when we are pressed for time and we have a chance to see a city, even if it's for 3 or 4 hours, we would rather speed town it than pass up an amazing experience. In our case, given our impromptu detour to Poland because we could not pass through Belarus, we were now presented with the opportunity to visit Warsaw. Lucky for us, we have a friend there. So should we have a meetup and see a really interesting city? Yes, please. And this is what we have today, Warsaw speed towning style.
Wandering around in Warsaw, in the Old Town, we have come to one realization.
We don't want to leave.
We don't want to even come close to leaving. We keep saying the countdown to our flight is one day closer and one day closer, and everywhere we stop, we keep saying, we want to stay here, we want to stay here.
Now I have done the math, and if we drive, adventure, work, and don't sleep, we could stay here for a day. and still make our flights. But I think we might need some sleep in there. What do you think?
Well, I know we have this. We have a plan to go ahead and meet up with our friend Ken. We're gonna have lunch. We're gonna meet his girlfriend / wife to be.
Yes.
And then
Kids want some ice cream.
And then we have to go. But
Maybe, guys, maybe. I'm gonna try and work my magic on the accountant here, who is calculating how many hours it's gonna take us to get to where we need to go.
the problem is nothing can go wrong if we keep pushing the envelope on this thing.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
So, but
Stay
this place is too amazing to like
Really
give
cute.
up.
As we travel around the world with Avalon and Largo, we do partake in meetups with people we have connected with on social media, those we've worked with in business, and other full-time travelers. It is always great to get together with someone who knows the area better than we do. In this case, we had connected with Ken before by way of being a guest speaker at his conference, so crossing paths in person was something we had wanted to do for a while. Yeah, I knew you were. I said, I think he's kind of tall with dark hair. Largo.
Hi.
And
What's up, Ken?
Oh my God.
he exists. He's real.
Oh my God.
They did us decoration of the walls.
Okay.
And also there are some small angels.
Okay.
So we're now being taken to the local favorite restaurant. It's not Polish food, it's Thai food, which is perfectly fine with us. We love different food from around the world. So just because we're in Poland doesn't mean we need Polish food. We pad Thai. Pad my heart. I can't wait.
This is so fun. We get to meet you guys in person.
So we're now done with lunch, and well, it's so nice meeting up with people. However, we don't really turn on the camera that much when we're with people, and it's not you, it's kind of us, because we don't really like getting involved in conversations that can be kind of personal. And
With the camera on.
With the camera on, right?
We like to be able to talk frank. People have questions, ask us like, how do we handle intimacy in the RV? And we're not going to tell you how we handle that.
But we
unless
did get
you
that
come
question.
Have lunch with us.
Exactly. So we're taking off now. It's kind of raining, so there's really not that much of an opportunity to go check out this town, although it is beautiful.
So we have decided, drum roll, that we will be proceeding on to Lithuania.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're sorry, Warsaw. We wanted to stay longer, but it's raining and we have a long drive. And frankly, the kids are getting a little freaky on us. They think that we're going to miss our flight in Estonia.
So we're basically concluding our trip to visit a friend here in Warsaw with what we do with everyone who we know and sort of follows our journey.
Coming for an RV tour, because everyone wants a tour Lemonade.
Right, so we're going to give them the tour of what it looks like to be the most spacious RV in the planet, which is really not. But we're going to see Lemonade.
Everyone who sees Lemonade, they say, "Oh, she looks a lot bigger on camera." Everyone says that.
It's a very wide angle lens, by the way.
Now, how much time do you have? It takes a couple hours.
Give me a tour, Largo.
Now, if it smells like pee,
Oh
we
no.
might need to dump the potty. I don't remember.
No,
the
I
last
put the
time.
chemicals in.
Oh, you did put the chemicals in? Oh, good. So
Every
you knew
time
we might
I
give you
see
a tour.
RV videos, it's always about dumping the poop.
Okay, should we put the step down for him?
Yes.
He is a guest.
Oh my God.
We don't typically use it. Go ahead, hop in. I actually don't think it smells bad.
Where's your bed? Here?
Yep. That's where Will and I sleep. Impressive, right? Okay.
Wow, I'm getting a tour of the RV.
Okay, Avalon and Largo sit here when we're driving. And then when we're schooling, once it's here, and Will and I turn our chairs around. It's pretty fancy, right?
Wow.
And then step to the other wing.
Okay.
So this is Avalon's bed and Largo's bed.
How do you sleep on it?
This is all the stuff that's going to the US. So when they go to bed, we move it over there. But typically we don't have this much stuff like open. And then the bathroom. That's the bathroom. See why it's so hard to take a shower? Because there's stuff every place.
It looks like a porta potty.
Yeah,
And
it
a
is-
big
it is like
load
a
of like
porta
dirty
potty.
clothes in there too.
There is, I know. And this is our closet of clothing.
There used to be a lot more in there.
It was a lot more, but we've brought a lot back to the US or donated. And then, okay, the pantry. Here's the pantry right here.
Oh, there's even a pantry.
There's the pantry. Oh,
I feel like I know the RV, but I don't.
she has quite a reputation. When we speed town, it's not just saying hi to someone and getting out. After the lunch and the tour of Lemonade, we popped back into Old Town Warsaw while the kids got back to school. All right, guys, I am starving and I snuck away from Will and the kids, got my fork and my knife, and I'm gonna eat some local food. I am having dumplings. So let me just lift one up for you. These are dumplings. They call them Perogies here. You can get them with all different kinds of flavor: meat, chicken, cheese, herbs, vegetables. I decided to go with the mushroom and the herb with the cold cheese sauce on top because I'm trying to be vegetarian. Kind of trying, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna give it a taste here. Absolutely amazing. No, oh my gosh, I just talked from my mouth. I did it again. So thumbs up, I absolutely love them. I wish we had more time here in Poland. I feel like Poland has gotten like, kind of got the shaft with us, because when we came here the first time, we visited concentration camps and we're kind of on this history kick of learning. And we said when we come back through Poland, we're going to hit the eastern side of Poland and we're going to do more cultural, not, I guess the history is culture, but more integrating with the people and the food. And excuse me, since we're beating our feet to Estonia, we don't have a lot of opportunity to do that. However, I am sharing a meal with you guys. So I'm going to have another one of these lovely masterpieces, and then I'm probably going to bring the rest back to Will and the kids, and they're going to say, where did you get these? Where did you go? And I'm just going to say, well, some guy handed them to me on the side of the street. I really wasn't going out and dining without you guys. This place is super cute. Maybe we should, well, you want to have a beer? You want to have it here?
You want to have one beer? One Polish beer?
There's a nun in there.
No way.
There's totally a nun in there. This is the place to be.
If you want to order a beer, just one beer.
Okay.
Cheers.
So it looks like I'm driving, huh?
Yeah. Warsaw, your cute cobblestone streets, ice cream stands, pierogies, cool buildings. I'm in love.
We've had so much fun exploring this town.
In our 2 hours.
In our 2 hours, that's the sad part. Okay,
I know.
so Old Town is like an incredibly beautiful restored area of Poland, of Warsaw, that is you have to see. Now,
It is a bit touristy, I
It
would
is.
say. It's still cute.
It's not the entire city though. The entire city is like 1.8 million people. There's a financial district. It is like the hub of everything that happens in Poland.
It's the biggest city in Poland.
Right, so it's not just this old town. However, if you look around what you see here, it looks like perfectly preserved, and there's a reason why. 'Cause it's all like
brand new.
reconstructed. Right, during World War II, the German government, or the German army, pretty much destroyed this entire area.
Flattened it.
And they have restored all of it based on 17th and 18th century pictures. And this whole area is now like a model for what all restoration should look like, and it's now been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
It still has that old charm, and the buildings are still quite old. They're just not 18th century old. Now, if we had more time, more time than 2 hours, we would definitely explore beyond Old Town to get a feeling of like the rich culture and the people and all that kind of stuff outside of this area. But if you only have 2 hours, come here. Have some pierogies, eat some ice cream, drink some coffee, and snap some photos, and you'll be good.
So we are now leaving Warsaw, and this will be our last stint in Poland, if not forever, definitely for a long time to come.
I want to go to Rome. I hope I'm saying that right.
I know, we all have more places we want to visit. In Poland, we had hoped to see all of Eastern Poland when we missed it on our way through Poland the first time, but we have to get to Estonia. I know.
Time happens.
We sound like a broken record. We have to get to Estonia.
I know. The one thing I think we've noticed is definitely crossing from the Ukraine into Estonia, or crossing from the Ukraine into Poland, is, I got Estonia on my mind like there's no tomorrow, is that basically you can tell that's it. We're back in the EU. We're back in like civilization mode. Not that Ukraine's not civilized, but it's just a different way that things work here.
Yeah.
And essentially, you know, we're driving by and there's an IKEA there. There's like a whole different world. Like once you go east of the EU and you go into like these other countries.
It doesn't mean we prefer one over the other. It definitely feels familiar to us.
But it's definitely more on the wild side. And now that we crossed into, at this point, into EU land, it's just, I don't know, I feel like we're going to see things that just seem like too familiar. And I'm a a little disappointed about
AKA
that.
boring.
Well, not boring. I mean, we're crossing
Tell it
into...
how it is, Jessica. Tell it how it is.
We're going next to Lithuania and Latvia and Estonia,
Yeah.
and I'm sure we're going to see things that are amazing, and I'm sure we're going to see things that are really just, you know, that we're going to see for the first time, because remember, these three countries were still Soviet bloc countries. However, since they're all in the EU, it's got to have that smell of like shiny, brand new, and we'll just see what we see.
We don't really know.
I mean, I'm not going to miss the bad roads, but I'm going to miss sort of the authenticity, the rawness of just what these countries are. And, well...
I'm saying yeah a lot. I'm tired.
I know. Well, that's fine, because...
It's been a lot of driving, guys.
We're ending this vlog now because I think with the rest of the drive, which we have like 2 or 3 more hours, there's not going to be a lot to see, so we're going to end it here, but that's our thoughts.
Yeah, no, guys, what are you thinking? Oh,
Hold on.
That's our GPS. Don't listen to her.
I'm just going to put the volume down.
Okay, before I go, what do you guys think? We're kind of doing this little experiment of doing daily vlogs here, just because we thought it would be really fun. Is it crazy? I know it's different from what we typically do. It's not as artistic because we're vlogging every single day. We're moving fast. We're working. We're parenting. We're finishing up school. Is it crazy? Are you just totally turned off? Do you love it? Do you feel like you're getting to know us better? That was kind of part of it too, is to really show you what World Towning looks like in an RV, but also to let you guys get to know us better, like really know our personalities and our quirks and our hangriness and all that kind of stuff. So let us know how you feel in the comments. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm talking too much.
No, that's fine, but I think it's time to say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
We got to focus on the road. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. In the next episode of World Towning, we do something that we have not done in a very long time. Stop at a campground for a night. Oh my goodness. Avalon and I are on our way to the grocery store. We're also, check out the campground. It's so pretty. We get to stay there. Look, the awning's out. It's so nice. In the meantime, Largo gets very chatty about RV life. When you're 10 years older from now, what's going to be your biggest memory from being in the RV?
Well, I probably won't think about the RV because I'll be in college, but...
If you're not yet subscribed and you're enjoying the daily vlogs, do it now as we continue to share all of our adventures. Magic happens. forget editing magic.
The life magic happens up here, baby.
Oh yeah. There's kids around.
I know, kids watch these videos. You can't be making jokes like that.
How do you think you were made?
I don't want to hear about it.
Love.
Shut up, Mom.
Pure love.
Mom, I don't want this.